اشرف لیبرتی ایران اشرف لیبرتی اشرف آزادی ایران 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 اشرف آزادی.
President Obama welcomed Mr. Mالكي to the White House. He may have noticed something. When he took his hand back, there was blood on it. Let me explain. That is the blood of the innocent people of Camp Ashraf who have been butchered and murdered, and it must not happen again.
Mr. President, now as a private citizen, proudly associated with literally dozens and dozens of men and women on both sides of the political aisle, diplomats, legislators, religious leaders, military leaders, we ask you to make good on our promise, honor our word, protect the men and women of Camp Ashraf.
We have American troops all over the globe. Can we spare 750 to protect 34 innocent lives that depended on us for protection? In the end, that's what it's all about. Understand, I would like to see the blue helmets in there. I think this should be the world's responsibility to protect the residents. But in the end, if all else fails, President Obama honor America's word.
Well, Mr. Amiri, for those of you who don't know, is in fact the Iraqi Minister of Transportation. He also is the former commander of the IRGC Badr Battalion. Now, the IRGC, I can tell you, is a terrorist organization. I don't think there's anybody in the world, by the way, including the IRGC, who argues to the contrary. Now, I can't do investigations like I used to do them because I don't have the facilities. But you know what? I do have the internet. And if you look at the internet, you'll see a very interesting picture of Minister Amiri kissing the ring of the religious leader in September 11th of this year when he attended a conference in Tehran. Well, I don't know how he gets security, by the way, to go in the White House today if he's accompanying the Prime Minister. But I know there's a lot of FBI agents down the street that would like to interview him and ask about the 6 fugitives from the Khobar indictment.
But the 3,400 people of Ashraf were given a promise of protection. I know this. I brought the promise to them and sat down and told them. And I feel so firm on that promise that I have personally offered to travel back to Ashraf and act as a mediator between the Iraqi forces who I helped train and I know very well, and the people of Ashraf. And I feel so safe with the supposed terrorists of the MEK that when both of my daughters asked if I would take them, I said yes. My own daughters want to go to Ashraf and support Maryam Rajavi's daughter who's there and the nearly 1,000 other women.
Well, I say, Mr. President, count me out. I say, Mr. President, let me stand with General Phillips, because I trust General Phillips a whole lot more than I trust the mullahs in Tehran and the people like Nouriel Maliki to give you a straight answer today.
years ago, my uncle stood in a place which was the test of freedom during the Cold War. He stood in Berlin, and he uttered the immortal words, "Ich bin ein Berliner," because he said that all people who cared about freedom were there with the people of Berlin, and when the people of Berlin were threatened, all free peoples were threatened. I think today, on the eve of the deadline of Camp Ashraf, where Nouri Maliki has proven that he intends to murder and massacre those people, that the words today, 50 years later, would be Man Irani Hasta, Man Ashrafi Hasta.